Hello everyone, this is Tanya with Herbal Soul, and I wanted to go over some detoxing information with you, and these tips and tricks with detoxing has helped me, my family, and some of our clients. So bath, okay, detox bath is something that is wonderful as far as you're sitting in a hot tub, a hot bathtub with key ingredients for a certain amount of time. Usually 20 to 30 minutes, and it should be hot, not hot where you can't sit comfortably inside of the bathtub. Anyway, some of the ingredients that I'm going to feature are, of course, some Epsom salt. If you just have plain old Epsom salt, that is awesome. It doesn't have to be something as fancy as this, just Epsom salt. Baking soda, hydrogen peroxide, borax, and some type of bentonite clay. This is a great brand here, but their bentonite clay comes in liquid form, or come in a powder form like this. I just basically dump it in the bathtub. So I do there's different recipes out there. Do what works for you. I'm not a doctor, not a medical professional. I'm just sharing tips that works for me and my husband and our clients, okay? So a couple of teaspoons of the Redmond clay or the bentonite clay really works well. As far as the hydrogen peroxide, I'm going to say half a cup. Just maybe a half a cup of everything. The borax, half a cup. Okay, and you can always work your way to adding more, or kind of figuring out what works for you. Some folks will add a little bit of eucalyptus. I have some eucalyptus here. Yeah. So obviously just a drop of this. This is very, very, very strong. These oils are very strong as far as the concentration. So yeah, I do a detox bath, an actual detox bath, once or twice a week, depending on if I feel I've been exposed to a lot of what's going on in the air as far as chemtrails. If I've eaten certain foods, I don't eat fast foods, but if I've eaten something that didn't sit right with me, feel like I need a detox. So the air, food, water, if you're drinking tap water, if you've had some tap water, all of those things can cause a high level of heavy metals in your body, and you'll get health problems like headaches and all kinds of things, heavy metals in your body it's basically toxic. So doing this weekly, a couple times a week will help clean out your body, your organs, blood. Also for us, Herbal Soul, we have a superfood here that we sell, and that's a detoxifier. It detoxes your body, okay? We also have, let me show you this. This is a superfood. This is me and my husband's, our personal stash. So this is pretty much it. So you have spirulina, chlorella, bladderwrack. We have maca, we have fenugreek seed, a few other herbs and powders to help detox your body, to help regulate it may aid in, I'm not going to say it's like a cure or anything like that, because that's just, not the best thing to do, but it may help you with regulate your blood pressure, cholesterol, blood sugar, related to diabetes. We've had several clients that love to take the superfood in regards to their diabetes. yeah, so this superfood has many, many, many uses, okay? Detoxing is number one, and that's the topic of today's video, detoxing, okay? Also, like I said, high blood pressure, all of those things. Also, it gives you energy, okay? And it boosts your immune system, immunity, okay? So you will feel healthier. The superfood has so many vitamins and minerals in it. I mean, you're from A to zinc, okay? And magnesium as well. It's a superfood. In regards to detoxing, we do have burdock, dandelion root. Now I've added turmeric in it to help with inflammation. Detoxing. Burdock is a blood purifier, okay? Dandelion is a purifier, detoxifier as well. Dandelion is a weed. Don't sleep on the weed because weeds really help. Dandelion really help to cleanse your body, flush out your toxins in your urinary system. And so they work well together, dandelion and burdock root, with inflammation, skin problems, all kinds of just herbs are multi-use. So you'll find that, oh, my skin is clearer. Okay. Or something, my headaches are minimal now. I don't get migraines. And again, herbs can take a while. Sometimes it depends on the person's body chemistry, but it can take up to 2 to 6 weeks. You just have to be patient. Okay. And with herbs, you don't get a whole lot of side effects as you do to the synthetics, pharmaceuticals. Okay. So I just wanted to quickly go over all of that, and then trying to minimize any chemicals in your daily life, from the stuff that we use on our skin, our hair. I have a hair elixir. I use this as I oil my scalp several times a week. It helps with my edges. Also, it helps with the hair healthiness, thickens the hair. It helps to bring the blood supply to the scalp, to maintain a healthy scalp so that the hair follicles can grow and do what they need to do. Also, I do hot oil treatments with this as well, so it's really helped my texture. My hair is natural, so it helps with the curl pattern. It's just overall a really good product. This is basically, I make it. All of this is homemade. We make these here, and a lot of times it's made to order. But so this is our hair elixir, and again, I minimalize using chemicals on my hair, my skin, what I ingest. And again, if I feel like, I've had a long weekend where I had some type of food that didn't agree with me, and I feel like it's it's toxic. Things happen, life happens. So best thing to do is detox it. Just constantly detox. And the superfood I take every day. I take it to the gym with me, and I use it like I would have used Gatorade. So I add it in smoothies, or I add it in juice, water, and the superfood, it's multi-use. It will help with so many different things, but mainly energy, boosting your immune system, and helping with detoxing. We live in a toxic society, and it's just best to detox. You'll be surprised and so happy with how much you feel better. You'll be feeling a lot better when you're detoxing. And sometimes for some people it takes a little bit longer than others. Everybody's journey is different. Some people feel it right away when they take the superfood. They're like, oh, and then some, it just takes a little while. It could be some depletion in the cells or anything like that, but basically detoxing is the way to go. And so try to get these ingredients, and just with the borax, I would just use half a cup in your bathtub. And for those that like to take showers all the time, just reintroduce yourself to your bathtub and just sit in there and just soak with these ingredients, and you'll be amazed at how much better you feel. Let's see. Yeah, that's it, pretty much what I wanted to feature. I also have some products for women's health, fibroid tumors, women's wellness, cramps, and things like that. So contact us, and we will do some consultations. This is case-by-case basis. So that's pretty much it. I just wanted to share with you some tips on detoxing and how important it is. And thank you so much, and have a blessed day. Shalom.